Tennis serve. Tennis serve is the most complicated tennis stroke from all the strokes that we're learning in tennis, simply because it has so many different components that need to be learned and put together to really produce that serve. And at a young age, that might be very difficult for the kids, or even if you're new to the sport, it is very difficult to learn everything and put together the whole technique so you can produce that serve motion. As a tennis coach, I focus to build the right habits from the very beginning, and I don't just have my students try to make the serve in. And although that might be very easy for the short term, on the long term, they're really building the wrong habits. And later, when they want to compete on a higher level, they will understand that they need to improve the serve and fix their serve, and that will really take a lot of confidence away from them, and they will waste a lot of energy. They won't they won't feel happy about what they're doing at that moment. So for this reason, I really start from the very beginning building the right habits. And I want to teach you every little step that I teach and I use in my teaching that helps students develop that serve that becomes a weapon later on. And they don't have to worry later on about fixing it and wasting all of this energy in doing that. First part is your position for the serve. Now the first angle I'm going to use will be this way, so you could see the serve from that angle and explain to you, then I will switch around. So if I serve this direction, the first part of the serve, get in the right position. So the body has to be turned well. The front foot, the left foot is a little forward more than the right and poised to the side. The right foot is right behind to the heel and also points this way. It's not too far back, it's not this, it's just comfortably stepping, getting a good position of the body, balanced position. And we're gonna face forward, but at the same time our body is gonna be turned to the side, because when we do the swing we wanna really stay sideways and produce that rotation later to hit the tennis serve. After we've completed the first part of the serve, we also have the grip at number 2. We support the racket with our left hand and the tennis ball. And now I want you to imagine that I stay in this big circle. It's a clock. And in this clock, I'm inside in the middle, and my arm and the racket are the arrow on that clock. This is the second part of the tennis serve, the movement of the racket. I take the times because it's very simple to explain to the kids or students, and they can really see how the racket moves on that clock, and that really gives them a better idea how they can also do it. So I start with the racket at number 3 o'clock. We're gonna go down to 6 o'clock. We're gonna go up to 9 o'clock, bending the elbow to 12 o'clock. The racket goes back behind. So I'm going to explain these parts. 3, 6, 9, 12. Very simple. I use these times because they're just equal times and it's easier to do it. Although at the beginning you could start from a different time, the next part should be use the 6, 9, and 12, because this is the mechanics where the body will produce that nice motion so you can have a good serve.